guys, welcome back to another stream on my channel. Today we're going to fly from Athens to Thessaloniki and then to Nürnberg, so it's going to be a bit of a longer, let's say, turnaround with this beautiful A320 with this amazing ERA engines. It's actually the first time that I'm flying the ERA A320 after the BFU, after the big Fenix update. Yes, so I'm really hyped for this. I've already flown the A319 today, and I must say I'm completely blown away by the engine sounds, especially when it comes to the startup, and in the whole approach. The engines sound amazing, simply amazing. So yeah, I'm really looking forward for the sounds today, because as we know it from Fenix, they always change something, and if they change anything, they always make things better. That's a fact. So yeah, let's first of all close the cargo doors. Sadly, I cannot do that while being in like a walkabout mode, because I'm not playing BSS 2024. I'm playing BSS 2020, so we need to do it inside the cockpit. Here we are in the flight deck of this beautiful plane with, I must say it again, the really amazingly improved light setting in the cockpit. That's something I must say. So let's close the cargo doors. Boarding is completed, so we can close the door here. I don't know why the stairs are enabled. That's not the case. The rear plane was flying on flight level. Let me check. Okay, the flight is away again, of course. Okay, the IRS is already aligned. It's really nice. I mean, we still gotta finish some things here, but shouldn't take too long. So we are Aegean 136. And the replane was flying on flight level 220. Actually, that's not that high. It's kind of low actually, because the flight is only around 30 minutes, not that long. Yeah. So flight level 220 for now, and then when we're going to fly to Nürnberg, the flight is around, let's say, 2 hours. So in this flight we're going to fly a bit higher again. Let's see what the QNH in Athens is. 1009. Okay. Now into the FMC. Yes, IRS is already aligned to 0. Cost index was oh my god, I don't know, everything is gone on my fucking Bing bullshit. Okay. Cost is 25. We are, come on, 25. We are A3136, A3136. Next page. Now fuel, we have for this flight only 5.2. Let's also go on mass and balance. Passengers, we have 114. And cargo 2.8. Oh, it's an LVS. Oh hell no, come on man. That's bad. Sim settings, units, triggers. So we said 114. Nope. Please. Yeah. 2.8 for the cargo. Fuel, as I said, 5.2. Load instant, please. There we are. Center in CDU. Now let's go to the flight plan. This should be a really short thing now. Take off runway 21 left with the departure route Kilo Romeo Oscar 2 November. I know that must be a VUR or something, but I'm gonna check this in a few seconds. What do we say? Kilo Romeo Oscar 2 November. That's going to be this one here. Yeah, it's outdated enough data, so that's why we have 1 November instead of 2 November. Let's go to the next point here, and we have Tango 162 after the VUR. I mean, I guess it is a VUR. Oh, what was this? Alright, that seems to be not in database. Doesn't really matter now, I gotta update this. So we're going to fly direct to the next point. It's Nevra. Okay. Zulu 507. And uniform Zulu 507. Osmos. And there we have no ILS for runway 34, so that's why we are going to land with the, let's make a VUR approach for 34 in this case. So there we have the Osmo 1 Papa arrival. Here, perfect. Insert, and there we have the flight plan. The only thing that's missing now is the performance page. So performance page, always a performance page. On the Fenix we are at Athens. 21 left for departure. 1+F. Takeoff rate, CG, etc. Calculate. Center is new. Now we have to check, and I try to connect Navigraph again because that's just better. And yeah, that's just better. Navigraph, yes, that's connected. So let's go to yeah. We're gonna make it manually now. So ground charts. No, that's something else. Oh, actually it's fine. So we actually have 4,000 meters here. Oh, that's nice. You see, 4,000 meters, that's nice. Okay. So 4,000 meters. In this case, we can start the APU, and then we are basically ready for departure. Or ready for startup, of course. 3 points would be nice. Like, I need to check the sound quality now. In this case, we can start the APU, and then we are basically. Yeah, that's just better. Yes, that's. The funny thing is that in this stream, the plane sounds really loud, but actually I need to turn the volume of MSFS so much down that I almost can't hear it anymore, so you can hear my voice, because if I would turn it up too much, you wouldn't hear my voice anymore. And that's bad. So yeah, it is what it is. So we said 4,000 meters for the runway. We also fill it in here. So we have the flight plan, we have the init page completely correct, and the performance page. Yeah, in this case. If you bleed, please beaconize the. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you. Here, departure range requested. That's the nice thing if you have GSX and if you have set up some stuff in the Fenix. In this case, just if things are going automatically, you know that's nice. Yo. Let's check the departure route very quick. That's gonna be departure, and we had the call to November. No, actually it's yes, it's call to November. Oh, here we have call and oh, that was a bit of a mishap. Wait a second. We actually need a different one. Here we need this one. Oh, okay. Hopefully now not everything is completely fucked up. I don't think so. No, there's just not the airway, so that's fine. Yeah, I was already wondering why it was looking so weird from this perspective. So let's check the flight plan first of all, if that's doing okay. Yes, it's a really nice short flight plan. Here we have a holding for some reason. Probably that's part of the missed approach, but I don't think so. We gotta check what that is in this yeah, flight plan. Tail to the right, please. Release the brakes, and there we are, ready for pushback. So let's listen to the engine sound in this perspective here, guys. But first I gotta remove, I mean, of course, reduce the lights, because it looks much better. Like this. Okay, let's do it. So nice. I love it, guys. I love it. It's so realistic. It's insane. Okay, starter is complete, so we can make the ignition switch back to normal. Flaps to 1. I don't know how the correct flow in this case is. After this, after the startup, just APU off, then lights on. Yeah. Okay. So flaps are to 1 plus F. Spoilers are armed. Ignition switch is to normal. Autowag is in the maximum setting. Let's reduce the copper lights a bit and then we can start taxiing. I don't know if we have like a lot of wind here at the moment, but something is pushing the airplane to the left. Let me check if we have like a lot of wind here at the moment. Actually not, we have like 2 knots, so I don't know what the hell is pushing the airplane to the left in this case. No idea. Maybe it's something maybe it's something very realistic and I don't know about it because Fenix is completely insane, but right now it's a bit annoying with the I need to push quite hard right water, to be honest. Okay, it's good like this. We said call what was it? No more. Look how the airplane is accelerating by its own. That's actually interesting. We even need to brake a little bit. This scenery is so nice. This is like one of the best sceneries I have for an airport. That's so nice with the FPS. Like there are so many sceneries where you think, holy shit, what's going on with the FPS? The FPS are below 20 or something. But with this one, it looks so nice and the FPS are amazing. It's so smooth, I love it. Okay, what was the departure route again? I think we had, yes, call to November. Oh. Okay. There we are. Transponder, chrono. Yeah, let's go. Flag 70 SLS runway out of us blue. Check. You want? Okay. Positive climb. Oh, what the hell is going on? Yep. What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, like winds out of absolute nowhere. That's nice, I guess. So we are here, and this is our departure route, like this, and then 110, 112, I mean, like this. Here we need to be above 6, yes, above 6,000, at or above 6,000. Okay, are you ready for the thrust climb part? Let's do it. Okay guys, welcome back. A few minutes later. So I would like to take a closer look at this here because it looks a little bit weird, and something I've noticed, the top of descent is kind of close to the approach here, so I think that's something that we have to change. So maybe we have to descend a bit earlier because we are already there in like 15 minutes. And like if we would descend now, it would make no sense because that would be too early. But in the next 5 minutes, we should think about descending because otherwise it's going to be too close. So let's go to plan, and yeah, that's okay. To this point here, and there we can see a holding. For whatever reason, there's a holding. I don't know why that's the case. Yeah, I've absolutely no idea why that's the case and how to exactly do that, to exactly change it. I think the best way is to, oh here, exit please, please exit. Thank you. Is that actually working? No, it's not. The holding is still there. Please, I want to exit. Okay, now it's gone. Perfect. So let's see if the top of descent is a bit earlier. No, actually not. So yeah, we will see how we do it, but I think it's a bit early, a bit late in my opinion, a bit late. So we're going to use autobake medium. That's really important because the runway in Thessaloniki is not too long. We can already arm the ground spoilers, and something that you can't underestimate, especially if the temperatures are so high here in Greece at the moment, up to like, I don't know, 40 degrees or something. It's incredibly hot here. You need to take a closer look at the weather, especially because of the building of thunderstorms. So let's go to the weather radar of windy here. We can see it, and wait, am I actually able to see the weather here? Probably not. That would be really amazing. No, I'm not. Yeah, that's okay. So let's go here and let's go to arrival. We have the Osmo 1 Papa, that's what we said. Osmo 1 Papa. Oh, actually, let me try something. Can I change the screen that I'm sharing? I don't think so. Überblende, Schnitt. No. Okay. Yeah, I need to fix this because I really want to show you all the different things, but it's not possible if I can always only stay in the MSFS, you know. That's the thing. So we had the Osmo 1 Papa arrival. Let's search it. Here. Let's zoom in and let's flip it like this. So we will land on runway. Oh, actually it was correct like this. Actually it was completely correct. I mean, it looks completely weird. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we have the Osmo from Papa. That's in this case that's this one here. So we are coming in on Osmos and on flight level 130. Okay, I don't really understand this arrival, to be honest, because here it says 130 and then it says 4000. That's something that I don't understand, but okay. Because here we are still 24 miles away from the VUR. From this VUR actually, no, from from this view. Yeah. And then it goes to the left and to the right again, and then on heading 340 again they're saying 4,000, and then to 9 miles before the Micra view. Let's actually start the descent now to like 4,000. Seatbelt signs were always on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit of a weird looking arrival, to be honest. Let's go back to Thessaloniki approach and view our Zulu 34. Here they're also saying 4,000, then 3,000, 9 miles before, but 40 miles before I think this view are here. We need to be at 3,000, and from this point on the descent starts with this angle here. Okay. So now let's delete this performance page and let's fill in the current performance. The best way how you can actually see the weather there is by doing with the AOC menu and then let's go to weather request, Lima Golf Tango Sierra, send please message. There it is. Oh yes, that's actually the load sheet stuff. We want the receive messages. And now we have the weather data. Lima Golf Tango Sierra, here's the time. Wind is variable from any direction in this case, with only 3 knots. More than 10 kilometers visibility, few clouds at about 2,000. What is completely fine, we have temperature 27. Actually still pretty warm for this time now, and QNH is also 1029 just like in Athens. So if it comes to the weather, it's really really chill, really unspectacular, unspektakulär. Okay. Yeah. Fine. So let's go to the performance page again. Approach phase activated. No, we didn't fill in all the stuff. Can we actually do this? And now 3? Is that possible? No, it's not. So in this case, let's say from 360 degrees and yeah, if that works, good. So we set temperature 27. Transition level is transition altitude is flight 065. Let's check that if that's correct. No, we have transition altitude is actually 7,000, so let's take 70. Baro, we have we have 1,300. Okay. Next phase. In the case of a go round, we need to climb to 4,000. let's actually check the missed approach procedure. So we need to climb on radial 342 to 6 miles away from this VUR, then turn left to the VUR. So this radial simply, and also this course is simply the one way heading 6 miles away, and then I turn again back to the VUR, and then we need to turn right onto heading 178, 40 miles away. Then we need to join the holding, turn left and join the holding in this case. But because we have no traffic or anything else, we will not go into the holding. We will simply go to 40 miles away and then use this little thing here as a, let's say, as a turn back to also this 40 miles away point, so Charlie Delta 34 Zulu, and then we're going to make the approach again, if it's not going to work. But if it's going to work, everything is going to be as usual. Okay? Good. Let's do some air brakes. Actually, it would be interesting if there will be a thunderstorm now in Thessaloniki, because then we could actually see it on the weather radar. Because if you go here and go to system 1 and select this one, you actually have a weather radar. And then you could potentially see some clouds here, for example. You can see something. Look, there. That's nice. We don't need it, so it's turned off. Okay. The Airbus is quite unsure when to exactly turn to Charlie Delta 34 Zulu. Okay, now it's time. Let's go. So this is going to be like a little, I don't know, turnaround or something. Because we are not going to go to the main menu, we will just stay in the flight and leave everything as it is and just change the flight plan and loading stuff, and that's it. So now as we said 4,000, then then 3,000. Okay, let's go to 3,000 now. Interestingly, we have a bit of an offset here. Yeah, you can actually see it. It's not completely aligned with the runway actually. Flaps 2, gear down, and let's align with the runway now. 4,000 feet is set. Way turn off lights, sexy lights. And the soup is full now. Oh, what is the auto throttle doing? Come on. Why is it just stay on idle now?
Above. Minimum. Speed.
Oh, this shit is just stay on idle. Why is that the case?
Speed.
The plane is doing nothing. is happening here?
500.
Yeah, we need to control it manually. Okay, let's go back to the profile. For whatever reason, there's the flight radar on. Yeah, because the plane thought we'll go around, but that's not the case. We'll just land now. Really, really unclean approach, but what can I do about it if the plane is just not doing what it's supposed to? Look at those winds. I can't understand it. Typical MSFS live weather problem that the winds are just changing rapidly. Oh man, it makes no fun anymore to fly, I swear.
40, 30, 20, retard. 5, retard, 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 retard.
Nürnberg is not doing anything. Oh man, that was really, really fucked up, to be honest. Autothrottle was not working, Nürnberg was not doing anything as soon as I touched down. Even if the brake was armed. Everything is nice, but in this case, nothing worked, to be honest. I don't know if I did something wrong here, but nothing worked, no. Okay. The approach was really unclean. On Volante you can see it. Landing rate was okay, but I landed way too far away from the touchdown zone. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm false. Let's go to this one here. What a mess. What a mess, guys. I'm gonna restart this flight because I will not fly with a plane that laggy at the moment. Because in that approach nothing worked. We're standing somewhere around here. Let's recognize this. Okay. Next try. To Nürnberg. Hopefully this flight is going to be a bit more smooth. We'll take off from runway, because we have almost no winds. We're going to take off on 16. Okay. New flight now. Let's search the flight on Flight Radar. Let's go to Nürnberg. Okay, there we are. Let's go to Thessaloniki and spawn, let's say here, and let's fire a new flight on Reef to Nürnberg. So the real plane, also A320, was flying directly to fly with 380. That's not going to work if we're going to have quite many passengers on board and fuel. The flight level is probably going to be like a maximum 360 or something. So we're planning something like, yeah, we're planning something like 360 for the beginning, and then in the rest of the flight we can go up to 382. But that's something I don't know much about, how that flight level thing is working. Call sign is GN 506. As I said, we're taking off from runway 16 at Thessaloniki and flying to Nürnberg now. Huge. Code now, please. Boarding.
Boarding requested.
Aegean. Okay. Just already making all the light things up, so we don't have to do it later. So that we got everything directly. Alright. So let's fire the plane up. So 16 for departure, so we don't have to taxi that long, and 28 for landing. I think honestly landing at Nürnberg airport at that time is a really amazing vibe, because in Nürnberg there are planes flying at night also, and that's really important for the vibe, of course. Okay. Yeah. So we got 180 passengers on board, that's the maximum we have. So I think we're going to make a toga takeoff, and now the plane is again set to LVS. Even if I turn it to kilograms, that's weird. Kilograms, please. So 180 passengers, the maximum amount of passengers that can fit in the A320. Fuel is 8.6. Instant. I already did that actually, but okay. let's say 360 for the beginning. I already did that, now it's going. Alright. What did we say? 5 for the 5 for the cost index. We are 83506. Next page, we got, what did we say, 8.6 on the fuel. Center into the U. We can directly go for the performance page. We set on 1.6. Let's say flaps 1 plus F, but we're going to make a TORA takeoff. Packs are going to be on. Sent to the MCDU, of course. Flight plan 1.6. FSK for Bravo. Uniform Lima 6. 08. As a first airway, and then DSOR. Oh, actually it's Petov, not Petag. Insert, delete this one. Petog. No, Petov. Golva. Zack. Oh, but we don't need to... okay, actually let's take a look at it, or how it would look if we would fly the arrival route that SimBrief gives us. So first of all, can run 009, that's what we had. Fly with 360 as a first flight level now. I would suggest. Polygraph, SimBrief, well, okay, and then not. So Nürnberg arrival, we have planned. Oh, okay, we have actually no arrival planned. That's something I completely overlooked now. Completely missed now. We only have Akini, and then we have a direct to the runway. And basically to the ILS, so in this case makes no sense. Let's check the departure for 116. It's the FSK for Bravo, as I said. Where is it? It's actually not there. No, it's not there. Let's take this one and see how it looks. Yeah, so in this case, if we're departing out of 116, what it's telling us is the first row we go on radial 162, like this, and then we will join the beginning of a, I don't know, kind of departure route or something. Let's see how it looks from this perspective. What the hell? What the hell, belly? What the hell is going on? Wait a second. Let's go to arrival here and let's take the ILS 428. Delete this discontinuity here, and now let's actually see how it's looking. So this is weird. We are just going to Mike Kilo Romeo /10, and that's it. Okay. I really don't think that's how it works, but okay. I mean, I really gotta update my nav data, to be honest. That's something I should have done before the flight. It doesn't really matter now. Let's check the overall road. The rest is looking fine, and it is looking really good actually. Only 28, nice. Okay. So we have all the different doors still opened. Let's close them because the boarding should be complete. Yeah, it's completed. Perfect. Let's turn on all the fuel pumps and also start the FEU, so we can slowly start to get out of here with this beautiful pushback truck. Nice. Nice. Departure checking is requested. No. Let's go. Oh man, what the fuck is going on now with GSS again? It's just not loading now. Come on. Alright. Continue pushback, please. Nose to the left. Okay, starting number 1. Packen wir Reset. Los. Okay, both engines are started now. Flaps to the first position. Ignition. I can't spell it. Ignition switch to the normal position. Spoilers armed. Auto brake max. Return lights on, taxi lights on, and APU off, please. Parking brake is off. Let's go to runway 16. Okay, we probably have to make a backtrack now. No, actually not, that's taxiway. Runway is really short, we have terrain going up there. V1 and rotate. Positive climb here. Let's stay in Toga for now, and then we go into climb, but not quite now. Flaps off. Okay, let's do it now. Nice. Okay guys, there we are, flight level 100. There's some really interesting changes with the wind going on again. Hopefully in Nürnberg that's not the case anymore. Okay. So we'll climb to 360. Let's actually check what the maximum flight level would be. Yeah, we have around 360, around 370. So let's first go to 360 and then we can continue going to like 380 in, I don't know, 1 hour or something. But for now 360 is much better. I mean, the optimum would be 340, so wouldn't really make sense to force the airplane to go to a high flight level now. Right? Actually, the weather radar is showing some little weather there. Let me zoom in so you can see it a bit better. Look, there. Let's see what it is. Let's see if it's actually shown on the, like, outside. Yes. Must be somewhere over there. And actually, what a nice view. I haven't even... I would never think that the view is like this. Holy shit. Look, it looks so nice. Why are these feedbacks out again? Did I press something false, or why are they always out? Okay guys, around 1.5 hours later, we are very short before the descent. The descent is only about, let's say, 5 miles or something away. Let's say 10 miles. So yeah, it's going to start in any minute. Oh, we actually had we actually had 2 viewers about, I don't know, 10 minutes ago. That's amazing. That's nice. Yeah, we're having some rain on the left here, and because we're talking about rain now, let's actually talk about the weather in Nürnberg, because can you actually hear me? Oh, we actually had we actually had 2 viewers. Okay. Top of descent reached. Let's descend to 4,000 now. With the manage, of course. Automatic medium. We can already arm them. Let's dim the lights already so we can get used to working with a bit of dimmed lights. It's really important. Destination data. So yeah, now to the weather. Let's go to MCD menu. That's again. AOC menu. Weather request. And now it's just Nürnberg. Echo Delta Delta. Remember. Send. And then we can get some. Alright. Received messages. We need this one here. So this time here, actually this time is not really correct anymore, so I think we might have to take a look at windy or something. We have 172 with 4 knots at that time, varying between 150 and 220 actually. Carboc, I don't know what that means, I never knew. Temperature is 15, so we have a really comfortable temperature. Dew point is 11, QNH 1317. Okay? So we can set 1317 already. We can simply pre-select it, so we can just click it and then it's already there. Of course, also on the standby instrument here, 1017. And now is the time to take a look at the weather more in detail, because we have some rain over here near to Nürnberg, so at the south of Nürnberg. In this case, let's actually look how the weather is exactly. You can't see the screen at the moment. I don't know how to exactly change this, but you can't see the screen at the moment. I'm just going to tell you what I see on windy now. So we're going to Nürnberg. Let's reload the page. First things first, the wind is not the same that the weather information is saying, the meta is saying here, because yeah, it's just a bit old, you know. It's from like 1 hour or something, 1 hour ago. That's not what we need. The QNH actually is 1017. That's something we can say. So 1017 in here. Temperature is 15 as we said. Nothing changed about this. The only thing that's wrong is the wind, because windy is saying 210 with 5 knots. 5 knots is not much. That's fine. Baro, for this we can go on Navigraph again, here. Now we can go to Nürnberg, approach, ILS or local letter Zulu Monday 28. That's exactly what we need now. Let's zoom in. Look, you can see Audrey in the background. Alright. So for this approach, it's really important to know that we need to make sure that we are not descending too fast, because the last thing we want here is to be on 4,000 too early, because here you can see we still need to be on 5,000, then it's going to be probably still 5,000, and here it's going to be 4,000, so we really need to make sure that we are not descending too fast. To make this possible, we need to descend a bit, how do you exactly say it? Less steep, but what is the correct vocabulary? A bit more, I don't know, flat now. In order to make sure that we can reach this point at a good altitude and not at like, I don't know, 6,000 already here, you know, that's something we don't want. The good thing is we are in idle now, so we are not burning any fuel or that much fuel. That's something really good. And of course I need to use the terrain radar because Nürnberg is just a mix of some little mountains and hills, and you need to monitor this, you know. Okay, so we set Baro. Baro is we're here 1,273, like this. In the case of a go round, we need to climb on the runway heading to 9 miles away from the Nürnberg VOR to Delta November 440, then turn right directly to the VOR, so back to the VOR again, cross the VOR at 5,000, so we need to climb to 5,000, cross the VOR at 5,000, maximum 250 knots until the VOR, okay? So here I would say not more than 220 knots, and then as soon as we are reaching the VOR, we can have something like 250 knots if we have to go round. So in this case 5,000. Let's also set the Nürnberg VOR here. It's already set, perfect. Now let's go to one of the fixes, fix info, Nürnberg to Nürnberg now 275. That's the radial and 9 miles. And now we have everything we need, and now it's perfect. Landing system. Let's go for the landing weight calculation. We have 3.8. 4,000 gives us 200, and that gives us 600. 6,600. No, what the fuck? 66,600 kilograms. Okay, so we have 66.6. If you are asking yourself how the fuck I sound at the moment, I have a weird thing in my mouth to keep my teeth in place over the night. I don't know how to exactly pronounce it. Yeah. So landing, Echo Delta November, 28 meter, and here we have the exactly same values as windy. So windy is correct in this case. Medium auto brake, auto throttle on. We're full reverse, okay, so maximum reverse, and landing rate again we have 3.8, 4,000 watts, 66.6. What the hell? What the helly valley? Minimum landing, maximum landing weight is really. That's actually not so good. I mean, like, is it correct, or am I completely wrong now? I don't know, man. I think we are good, but is it? Are we really too heavy for landing now? No. But is it a minimum landing weight or maximum? I think it's maximum landing weight, right? But if we are too heavy, it's probably bad for landing gear, right? I'm not sure. We're just gonna land now. I don't think that's that much of a problem. Okay. Okay guys, so that's what I mean. Here you can see it's just weird terrain going up in front of Nürnberg. So it's always the case if you're landing on runway 28 in Nürnberg, you need to be careful with the terrain that is here, because it's coming kind of close actually. I mean the descent phase is good like that, but still it's a bit, you know, a bit different, bit special. What the hell? Okay, so we're using reverse. Something I've noticed when I landed in Thessaloniki, I didn't use any reverse. You should actually do that, because now I finally have the option to use reverse on my throttle that I have next to me on my table. It's the Airbus Thrustmaster throttle for my brother. He's not using it at the moment, so I yeah, I'm renting it from him in this moment, and it's really fun with the Airbus. It's so nice. The only thing that's a bit annoying is the sensitivity of this thing, you know. That's a bit annoying, to be honest. Let's actually go to the control settings. No, sorry, I mean, yeah, control settings, and to this thing here. Let's see if we can. Here, look, sensitivity. Can we do anything about it? It's already kind of down. If I put this, you know, it's going really fast at this point here. It's going really fast. I don't want that. I don't really want that, you know. It's going extremely fast. Let's maybe pull it down a bit, like this. Ja. Warte kurz, gib mir kurz eine Sekunde. Okay, maybe it's better now. Okay. Let's put it back to climb now. I mean to, yeah. Oh, no, wait. Am I correct like this? No, I fucked that up. Oh shit. That's bad. Ciao, gute Nacht. Schlaf gut.
Ciao.
Oh, wieder angekriegt.
Ja.
Gut.
Gute Nacht.
Gute Nacht, ciao. Okay, that's correct. It was like 88 or something. Yeah, that's the problem, guys. You can change the sensitivity, but if you do that, you can't put it in the correct setting again. That's the negative part, you know. Whatever. Let's descend a bit. Yeah, should be fine like this. Oh hell no! No, please. Keep the throttle down. Holy shit. We are in a perfectly decent now. I mean, almost. The plane has to throttle up again. That's not so nice. Guys, I really hope that this landing is going to be better than the landing that I did before, because hell no. That landing was awful. And you know, with that sensitivity that I have, I can't use the... Oh, what's wrong? Oh, okay, yeah, this feedback is still out. For whatever reason, why is this feedback always out? I can't understand that. It's just out of nowhere. I'm not doing anything, it's just going out. What kind of... What am I pressing on my keyboard that the speed break is always going out? I don't understand that, guys. Seriously. It's weird. Whatever. Yeah, what I wanted to say, I can control the throttle manually, because if I try to do that, it's a completely crap. And now the plane is perfectly set up again. You see we are in idle now, because the speed brake was out for some reason. Now we are in idle. The plane is not gaining airspeed, it's not losing airspeed, it's just perfect. It's really, really good. Let's go back to the chart now. Because the next point we're going to reach is going to be this one, and here we need to be... Whoa, what the fuck? What did Aussie do? And here we need to be at Delta 437, we need to be at 4000, okay. Okay, we are almost reaching 10,000. And the good thing is that we have completely clear skies here, so we can see the ground pretty good. Let's actually look how it would look if there would be... And that's absolutely amazing, look at that. Actually we don't even have that much clear skies, look. But it still looks amazing. Look at that. Looks so nice. What are my settings actually? Blah blah blah. Cool. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, wait a second, I think... Wait. This thing is always going into full if I go to escape and back again. I don't know how that's possible, but it's weird as hell. It's so weird. Holy shit. How is that possible? It must be a bug. I can't explain this to myself. You don't want to tell me that the escape button is a fucking key for the speedbrakes to deploy. No joke. Okay, many lights on now. Tuck. We've actually quite some wind now. We have like 20 knots. Hopefully that's changing. Holy shit! I don't wanna land with 20 knots of wind now. I want it to be a really nice, smooth approach. Look, there's the airfield. That's nice. The cabin is still descending, but it's doing its fine tuning because the airport elevation is actually on like, what was it? On the elevation 1040, let's say 1050, and yeah, you see, it's just getting perfectly matched up, and that's how it needs to be. Okay, let's turn the weather radar off. Greenwich 1217 is set. Tuck. We still have 20 knots of wind. That's one.
2,500.
Flaps 2. Flag 3. Let's put the gear down. That's full. A bit early, but yeah. Doesn't matter though. Oh yeah. We still have 60 knots from the front. Let's disconnect. Eye controls. Tricky part now. Especially at night. You really gotta look at your ILS system overall. It's not easy, I swear, it's not easy. Yeah, 1000. We have still 4000 set, but we can set 5000 as soon as we go around. That's not a big problem now. But this landing needs to be better than the landing before, I swear.
500.
We still have to right to red. A bit too far to the right now. And those runway lights are way too bright.
100 above.
Oh my god. What's going on here?
Minimum. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
Oh, that sounds nice. Alright, landing rate minus 294. It didn't feel like a hard landing. I can understand it. I was really flaring, but I don't know, man. Since the new update, the planes are really hard to flare actually. I mean, I think it's supposed to be like that, but my personal feeling is that they are a bit difficult to really flare. I forgot to turn the momentum flights and taxi lights on. Okay guys, there we are, Nürnberg. This airport is the biggest vibe you can get, I swear. Okay, flaps up, spoilers are disarmed, and in. Yeah guys, there we are. I think it was a really nice flight, to be honest, but kind of difficult landings. But now this landing was, I gotta say, it was overall, it was stable, and it felt stable, you know, and that's the most important thing. We'll take this one. And as I already said, my FPS for these two flights were kind of good actually. Okay, engines off. If you read turn flights, taxi lights, yeah, we can click deboard, so we can, because actually let's check the condition here. We have like 25, 25, 25, that's completely fine. Outside we have like 15, so we can turn the APU off and turn the ground power on. Okay, ground power, APU off, APU off, peak light off. Fuel points also coming off, we don't need them anymore. Deboarding is requested. Cabin. Have light. Guys, perfect. You parked a bit too far. What? Maybe it's not even that bad. Okay, then we have the jetway. And we should have the passengers going to the jetway now. Let's check it. Yes, look. I mean, I can't see passengers going outside the airplane, but who cares? Yeah, it's a bit weird, I don't know. Yeah. Okay guys, there we are. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed the overall flights and the landings and all that stuff. Even if the landing in Thessaloniki was a bit chaotic, I think this one was quite controlled. Let's say it like this. Oh, let's actually open the window here. It's a really nice fresh air outside, and you don't want to miss this. Okay guys, so in this case I wish you a really nice rest of this day, and have a good one. Have an amazing week, and bye bye.